Welcome to a DropTent media production.
I'm the zebra in the mirror on some non-stop chop. Some gon' leave it in the beaver upon the floor, drop bars. Some stop around Mars, cause the damn dark guns shine with beat folk from the
Sweet Heat Nation!
Yeah, all our jokes are for Sweet Heat Nation and nobody else.
We're here for you, boys. What's good, guys?
We were just talking about fucking all those hot Corona takes we were probably gonna not find today.
Nah, dude, I'm trying to do. Well, I guess it's kind of Corona related, but there's only one way we can kick off today's podcast, and that's with a trip to motherfucking Fight Island. Are you kidding me, dude?
Wait, there's a what? There's a what?
There's a Mortal Kombat boss that needs to be defeated.
No, I'm joining, dude. What?
Dude, the UFC announced that they are getting a private island to host weekly fights on. Yo, this is the end of days, dude. We're
you know
Battle Royale real life.
They're catching a lot of shit.
Well, yeah.
And I support them because I am starving for outcomes that I'm not aware of yet. Like, you can watch old games, old fights. You're like, this is a great fight. Doesn't change the fact that she don't win this fight, you know? Doesn't change the fact that Joanna doesn't walk away champion. She gets beat. We're talking about, I need some live sports.
Dude, the world is starving, and fucking Dana White took his fucking white Play-Doh form and he molded himself into Pablo Escobar out here on fucking Fire Island.
Fight Island, bro.
It's just a cage on an island. He literally tweeted, this fight is definitely happening live from somewhere in the world.
Yeah, on Earth. And not
somewhere
only that,
on Earth.
Not only that, they were talking about it was just like, yeah, well, it might be somewhere on the West Coast, we're thinking. And everyone, even like Ariel Helwani and Daniel Cormier are like, where? Like, they're like, where the fuck are you talking about on the West Coast that will let you do this? And then I heard reports that it was like some Native American burial ground, and there's just Loophole Central.
No.
I heard that
yeah,
dude.
Are we about to have ghost fights on the island?
About to have.
Dude, Alcatraz
haunted
fight night.
Nick Diaz will swim there. He'll swim. He'll swim.
Real talk, this is like one step away from getting us to like Deathrace, like you're a prisoner and you fight to get out of here type shit.
Yeah.
And I'm
Dana
so
White
excited.
Took the virus by the horns. He fucking steered this thing into a different direction. He said, this fight's happening on planet Earth. We're going to do a Native American sacred, do a little fucking ritual. No one win and point up. No one do that shit because we don't know what they like.
Dana White fell asleep watching like Black Mirror or something, and he woke up. He's like, I could do that. I could do that today.
How ballsy. In fairness, though, you're sitting there and it's like, not only that, let's just rewind a second. None of the information, nothing's been down the middle. You know what I mean? They're like, Dana, what's going on? He's like, don't you worry, bro. Fights on Earth. And he's like, okay. All right, where at? What are we doing? International waters? He's like, buying an island. Okay. This company was sold for $4 billion, yet somehow I'm buying it. I understand. Whatever. It is what it is. I guess I'll
Wait, is it coming out of his money?
Who's buying it?
Dude, imagine if your boss was just like, Geoff, I really need you to get to work today. You're like, hey, no one wants beer. I have nothing to do. He's like, it's okay. I bought an island, all right? And on this island,
I'll serve the alcohol.
You can do whatever you want.
I'll serve for you. You gotta understand, the company's not paying for it. What do you think? He's gonna expense an island? He's not gonna expense. How much was that?
I see. You kind of tapped into our island budget there. We had a very strict peninsula budget going on, and you really sprung for that island.
Dana White's trying to go down. He's like, listen, a lot of people are talking about Corona. A lot of people are going to remember this time. Tiger King has really taken off during this time. What can I do to capitalize my stock?
Dude, you know what you do? Fucking bomb the coast of the fucking connector of Florida, turn that shit into an island, dude. That's the perfect fight island.
Real quick, islands start at around $100,000 US.
Here's the
they
deal.
could have bought an island, no problem. They could have bought a decent sized island that'll fit a cage and some cameras and shit for $1 million. And that would pay for
an
itself.
island? That's
We're
walking around
talking-
money, dude. Fucking.
We're talking Dana White.
Yeah,
You think Dana
really
White's
nice
buying?
island. He
He's
probably got
not
a really
buying
nice
like
island.
the second to last island. Like he bought like what's your top 7 islands? I'll take 4. That way I'm in the top 5, and then I'll sell this bitch as soon as Corona's over, and I'm outside of the top 5 and most expensive islands.
Dude, imagine just like buying an island.
No. Imagine buying an island with the ambition of a 12-year-old going, we're going to make people fight in steel cages here on my fight island. That's not even a dream I had as a kid. That's an adult kid dream. You know what I mean? That's like, if I had that money, I would just make people fight on an island.
You
That's a
gotta
movie.
have Jean-Claude Van Damme. You gotta have Jean-Claude Van Damme there, dude.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I
Just
just
do
found
something
a
like
really nice island for 15 mil.
Yo,
You're
can you
not
put it
thinking
up?
about the taxes. You're not thinking about the taxes, Ev.
Oh,
okay?
Florida. You wouldn't have to worry about
Florida?
as many taxes.
Florida Island.
Yeah, dude, a lot of tigers there.
Florida?
Yeah. In the Terrace Key.
The Keys?
In the Keys.
The Terrace Key? Never heard of that
Keys,
key.
Terrorist Key?
Sounds like a terrible key.
Fucking,
Terrible key.
Got Key West? That key is taken. But we got some cheap keys. If you want keys.
we got some keys that people don't like to talk about.
Actually, people are ashamed to say this is Florida. Actually, they wish it was something else. Some of them claim it's an island off of Alabama, just because they're that insecure about being from Florida.
Yo, I would buy an island off the coast of Alabama so fast, dude.
Wait, Ev, is the island called Floribama Shore?
No, but I
Because
wish.
it sounds a lot like Floribama Shore. Have you watched that show, Rusty?
No, I didn't know that Florida and Alabama touched until you told me they did.
Yeah, right up at the tip of the gun. When
What
Did you learn that
kind
in
of
Florida
geography teacher
or
do you
Alabama?
have? What kind of geography teacher do you have, Ev? Sounded like a pervert.
yeah, no.
His sex ed teacher just like, all right, boys, here's what you do. You take the tip of your gun,
and you
And
stick
you,
it
hit,
in
and
Alabama.
you hit a Floridian.
you find yourself a nice, slutty Floridian girl.
All you got to do is close your eyes and walk straight. You'll find her. You'll find her, I promise.
Oh, dude.
Pat's
I mean,
in
like-
Florida, and his house is he's renting a condo like next to like a golf course, and it's just like at first you're like, look at that nice body of water, and I was like, oh, I think golf balls are getting hit in the face. I think you're sleeping in a vacation rental.
They actually just put him on one of those fucking carts that goes by and picks up the balls.
He's secretly working there and not telling anybody. He's like, it's great down here. It's awesome. I got a good job.
Yeah, he's just trying to get that right angle, get the fucking flag out of the picture.
Yeah, dude, it's I don't know. Florida is regardless.
So,
Florida
yeah,
Shore is terrible. Let's get back to Dana White being.
no,
fucking
I was gonna say, like,
combat.
if you have a fight island, you don't gotta test for like fucking steroids and shit, do you? Island rules, baby.
Yo, yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, actually, the Island State Commission actually didn't approve these hand wraps. So,
Yo.
Island State Commission. Listen, Dana White is gonna fill the entire staff with his men. Someone's gonna get a cut on their head. The doctor's gonna look over at Dana. He's gonna go like this, and they're gonna go, Call looks good. Call looks real good.
Nah, dude, they're gonna
Island
throw him in the
State
fucking
lab.
volcano, and the Dana White's gonna go, "Hey, never leave it in the hands of the judges, man."
There's no
The judges are just tribal savages, just like.
You're like, I think that guy's biased. I actually don't think he watched the fight, to be honest. There's no fight night bonuses. It's like, did I get $50,000? Like, no, you earned the right to not go into the volcano. Good for
I know-
you.
I know we have a knockout of the night bonus, or a bonus for ripping someone still beating heart out of their chest, or
Yeah, like on the cage, the only sponsored, it just says in Mortal Kombat font, finish him. And you're like, whoa, whoa. And then it says slash her. It's like, finish, whatever, whoever wants to be finished.
dude, we're one step closer to Bloodsport. Of all of the things people are freaking out about, like they're trying to get us all fired so they can automate our jobs. They're trying to fucking get us all quarantined so we can't fucking protest shit. The only one I believe is that Dana White is starting Bloodsport.
Dude, it is I support them. Did you see the fight card?
I just know Gaethje Ferguson's on top.
That's all you know?
Yeah.
You didn't look at the card?
Nah.
Dude, I will say Dana did walk in and say, let's jack it up a little bit for the people.
Let's jack it up for the people, baby. We got a whole island. Yo, Louis C.K., you come here. You do your thing too. We're on an island, so nothing matters.
Wait. Where's it at? Bang, got it. Ready? Tony Ferg, Justin Gaethje, Somewhere on Earth. Co-main, Rose Namajunas versus Jessica Andrade 2.
Love it.
I watched that fight for actually the other day, and Rose was piecing her up until that final slam. Like, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I forgot about that fight.
But how long can you do that for on an island?
I don't know. Are you below or higher than sea level? Can't be too high. You're pretty much right there. You're pretty much at sea level.
That's just sea level.
You're just killing on sea level.
Underwater fights. That's the next thing, dude. They're gonna sink the island.
People fighting with sharks in the background. That would be probably the most manly sport immediately.
Yo, if Dana White doesn't do this up like a fucking Bond villain and just have them fight in a fucking like aquarium type setup, dude.
Wait, dude, you could easily check this out. Check this. Okay. No audience, right? No reason we have to have multiple cameras going inside the octagon. We have one shot, and it's basically like the Mortal Kombat video game where two people are standing there like this, and you're just watching them go in the back. And then the background map is literally just a big aquarium. And they're just fighting in front of the aquarium, so it truly does look like just a Mortal Kombat map, just like this.
If only they could like throw them through to transition to the next part of the stage.
Well, yeah, you press R1. R1 is how you do it.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you wouldn't know, dude. You don't button mash.
No, I know, dude. I'm a gamer. Yo, the sickest thing happened in Overwatch League this week. Where's my fucking phone?
That's still going on.
Oh yeah, dude. They're doing. Well, that's the thing is they're doing all online matches, right? And so since they can't have like the heat of people like talking shit in public and like fucking flipping each other off, they opened up so you can see the game chat, like what the players are saying to each other. And this fucking 19-year-old Korean kid, last row, didn't know that, and he popped the fuck off, and he started just typing in chat, "Sex, big dick sex, big dick sex, big dick sex," over and over again. He was trying to say "I fucked you," but he didn't know how because he doesn't speak English. And everyone in the chat,
I kind of like that as a shit talk.
Fuck it, dude. This is the kid. Look at him. That's last row.
Wait. Now say it as I'm looking at him.
Big dick sex. Big dick sex.
You know what? I believe him. And I'll tell you right now, if you could actually in the same chat give him my number, sounds like a promising young man.
Dude, he fucking big dick sexes all caps. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?" He does it over and over. And then someone on the other team goes, "They can see the chat. You're about to get kicked off your team." And literally he spends the rest of the match while playing just going, sorry. I'm so sorry. This poor kid.
Except he's accidentally putting like suck me. And like, God, he's pressing the wrong button as if his like keyboard was a fucking Stephen Hawking layout. He's like, shit, where's the one? There it is.
You got to get one real ass gamer in like professional video games. Just one dude who's just willing to say the N-word, you know?
I bet we could get a fucking gamer on our podcast.
Yo, you want to get a gamer on here, dude?
If you can get an Overwatch League gamer on this podcast, I would absolutely approve it. If you could figure out how to do that, I will literally like help you, but I feel like you would be better at it.
Oh, I got it, dude. I'll reach out to the Philly boys.
What are they doing? What are they busy doing?
I want to get like the most Korean fucking kid on the entire team and just have him talk his shit.
Yeah, we could get we know anybody that speaks Korean?
Paul Smith, maybe?
Yes. I think. Didn't he, right? He lived in Korea, I believe.
Yeah, he's Korean.
Yeah, but like a lot of people
the Chinese. Hates them.
Oh, really? Now, see, I don't know all that beef. What if we took this beef to Fight Island, baby?
Dude, I mean, the Chinese
what if we just fought
probably
wars?
Have a Fight Island.
What if we literally fought wars at Fight Island? Like, listen, choose your best representative. Okay? Who you got? Khabib? Who do we have? Nobody? Fuck. Okay. All right. You know what? Dude, you guys get a first round bye.
Ireland would not be sitting behind fucking England anymore, dude. They would fucking rise up.
England would get their ass beat. England would get their ass
That's why England started like the posh and proper shit. You know what I mean? Because like, let's be real. If it comes down to Fight Island, they knew the whole time, dude. America was probably their Fight Island, and then they lost on their own island, dude. They're like, shit.
Now, this is gonna sound a little ignorant, and I don't care. The world's opinion of you is basically America's opinion of you. Okay, so what are you? What Ireland, England, whatever you guys rank each other, wherever you guys, whatever. Here, we like Ireland because they like to fucking drink and they like to fight. What is England known for? Losing tea. We don't associate with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
losing teeth all at once.
Oh no, losing teeth. I said tea. Like, fucking better do.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, I thought you thought I said teeth. Because also losing teeth. Because teeth's rough. The stereotypes for England aren't fantastic.
The only British guy I know is fucking Mike Myers. He's not even British.
Literally anything you do in Ireland, ask Conor McGregor, they'll just go, oh, I mean, he's Irish. What did he do? He's Irish. Yeah, Irish. So
boys will be boys.
He punched a man in a bar. Irish. That's it. That's all you gotta do. If you're an English guy doing that shit, you better be a fucking Peaky Blinder, dude. Because if you're not, if you ain't a Peaky Blinder,
dude, we both fuck with the Peaky Blinders, but like that's just kind of case in point that they're not making it on Fight Island, dude. When your toughest boys are the Peaky Blinders
with the fucking bowl cut McGee's, dude, when the fucking bowl cut boys come walking down the block, that's not easy. It's not easy.
Dude.
I'd have a hard time fighting them from laughing my American ass off.
Yo, who would represent America on Fight Island?
Here's the deal. Immediately, you got to go in Fight Island. You can't go any type of boxer. You can't do anything like that. They're not going to last. It's not Box Island. It's Fight Island.
Yo, okay? Box Island, dude?
Box Island, that's something different. It's actually, you have to retire there.
Yeah. I spent a lot of quarantine time on Box Island, baby.
Yeah, me too, dude. I wish.
Living on Box Island, baby. Woo.
Yo, I did, however, this week meet a dominatrix. You know what those are?
I do.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure you do.
What do you mean you met one? Like
no, don't worry. No. I don't. I don't have the constitution for that. She would break me, dude.
Yeah, you don't. You're very tender.
I'm a tender natrix. Actually, men pay me to come and be tender next to them, and they seem so hard. That's how we got started.
Exactly. You ever see like a chicken nugget or like
I make you hard,
tender? And that's our dynamic, and I love that.
I make you
you're like a chicken tender. Dude. If like like when the meat and the skin like separate, you're like, oh, that wasn't like very put together. Like if you were just the skin of like the breading, that would be you. Like,
okay. I thought you were saying I was like that, like
you're not the
scrotum
meat.
Underneath. That's not meat, dude.
I'm talking like a chicken tender. Yeah, no, it's a rough piece of meat.
That's animal glue.
You're like, oh, it's kind of just kind of like a fucking conjoined piece of whatever meat they had, and they fucking shriveled it up, put some fucking chicken bread and breadcrumbs around it, and said, dip in barbecue sauce. It's probably good. So you're the skin.
I hold it together though.
And I'm the meat, and together.
Dude, fake food's so weird. Did you know that there's fucking animal bones in gelatin?
I did know that, yes.
And in pudding, because pudding is like the same shit.
Hey, don't say that. There was a sale today. 5 packs of 4 of pudding cups for $5. I got 30. I got 20 puddings sitting in my fridge. I got 20 puddings.
Yo, 20 puddings. That's your new nickname.
I got 20 puddings in there, dude. Ain't no thing.
Do you want to know how gelatin is made, guys?
Sure.
It is made by the prolonged boiling of skin, cartilage, and bones from animals.
There we go. Case in point. Now, my thing is they don't make it clear enough that that's the case. And then they put that shit in pudding, right? And then they put pudding in super...
Okay.
Yeah, but they put pudding in super moist chocolate cake, right?
Okay.
And now
Tastes
that
good.
Is a literal reverse Trojan horse.
My man, have you ever had chicken noodle soup with chicken broth in it?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's chicken stock, which is chicken bone and chicken fat and chicken cartilage.
I'm not saying I won't eat a bone, dog. I'll fucking chop down on a bone, dude.
I get it. I get it. I think Rusty's frustration here
They
is
didn't
we
tell
didn't
him.
know that Jell-O and pudding were treated as if it was a fucking hot stew in the middle of nowhere. Like, dude,
It was at one
when I went-
point a hot stew. Yeah.
dude, I went to Jamaica.
Who figured that out?
Dude, you
Who
gotta
was
do
like,
it.
I'm craving something sweet. Put some sugar in these animal bones.
Well, that's the problem. How does it become the chocolate heaven that we've all come to know and love? Because like it ain't tasting like that, you know? Like they literally took all that stuff and they were like, what if we just covered it in chocolate? Like that, you know? Like that's almost like a cheat. They were like, what if we just somehow fucking covered that bitch in chocolate? No one will fucking know.
I think just cooks are crazy because like I think people like you and me are normal, right? We'll cook for survival. We know how to make a meal and enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I'll cook for more than survival, baby. I'll cook for. Oh, you can see it right here. I've been getting a quarantine. I'll cook for
the survival flaps, dude. These are my fucking Swiss Army flaps, dude. You'd be surprised what they get used for.
To keep me, it's for hibernation for the summer months. It's gonna be a long time.
I don't know. I guess I'm just saying, like, I can't believe someone had the idea to boil animal bones for food. I can't believe that they thought, hey, you know what? These animal bones make a good dessert. I can't believe that they put that in fucking chocolate cake, and that's a literal reverse Trojan horse.
Yeah, I agree. And then they serve it in hospitals. That's like the main meal.
You're right, dude.
Maybe hospitals just recycle.
I don't like that one.
I think the Jell-O industry has taken a big hit because the hospital workers are busy, or they're about to take a huge jump because they have a lot of product.
Buy Jell-O stocks now.
There's gonna be a lot of Jell-O guys in our future. Get on
Robinhood. Oh yeah, you've been investing, dude. Robinhood.
I have not been investing. You know what I do? I fake invest and then I track it and I go, thank God I didn't bet. Like where I go, like I just treat stocks like it's a sports bet. I'm like, what would Apple do this week if I invested? I fucking knew it, dude. That's why I didn't bet. That's why I didn't do it. I didn't.
You're running simulations, dude.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing just this entire time, which doesn't make any sense at all. But you know, I don't have the type of cash flow to just be like throwing it in.
You investing is like buying a $9.75 sandwich with one of those apps that puts the quarter forward. You know what I mean?
Yes, and also I love deals. So whatever I save. And
calories.
I love calories.
You invest in your utility flaps.
That's what it is, dude. I invest in my stock, bro. Stock. I'm a stocky boy. Did you see that thing about Anthony Smith?
Anthony Smith? What about him?
The dude who fought John Jones.
Hot sauce.
What?
Oh, no.
No, right? I was
thinking of Trevor Smith. Trevor
Anthony
Hot Sauce Smith. Yeah, Anthony Smith.
Lionheart. Lionheart.
Terrible nickname. Dude, that nickname sounds like the Sorting Hat gave it to him, okay? Yeah. You're a professional fighter on an island, okay?
If you don't look like Thor, your name's not allowed to be Lionheart. You're bald. What are you, a female lion? No mane, bruh?
And in the blue corner, the lady lion. Better stay away from her cubs.
And that's what he does. He said, you're like, ooh, that guy's cool. I like him. No, his house got broken into.
Oh, yeah?
An intruder.
That seems like a poor decision.
Yeah, an intruder entered his house with him, his 3 daughters, his wife, and mother-in-law in the house.
All girls, huh?
Broke in, and apparently, this is his story, the wife woke him up and said there's a man in the house. And then he said he walked out, and 15 feet from him was a man standing there just screaming, just yelling. At the top
I don't know if that's breaking in.
That is the scary. I don't care if you're a UFC fighter or not. You're like, what? Who sent you? What are you?
Sorry to bother you guys. I just needed a place to scream real fast. Just look like a nice screaming house.
And then he goes, the guy started puffing his chest out and kind of starting to like flex and get. He goes, and the guy only weighed 165 pounds, maybe. And you're thinking,
is he standing on the scale?
Can I read you the guys the quote?
Yeah.
So this is a little bit further in. It starts a little bit further up. I'm not lying when I said this is one of the toughest fights I ever had in my whole life.
He said the guy was so strong for 160 pounds. Anthony Smith fought for the 205-pound belt, which means he's walking around at 220 easy.
No normal human being is able to fight like that. I'm by no means the baddest dude on the planet, but he's a regular Joe, and I had a hard time dealing with him. He took
Dude, that
everything
guy
I
was
gave him, every
on
punch,
drugs.
every knee, every elbow. He took every single one of them and kept fighting me. This guy was out of his fucking mind, more or less.
Yeah, he was on drugs. He was like on
Had
meth,
to have
and he
been.
was just
Had to have been.
You're
carrying
just
it.
getting me more excited for Fight Island right now, dude. Fucking, you pop a stim pack for that bitch?
I didn't even, dude. First of all, what a terrifying moment. And by the way, if a
he said
UFC
it. He
fighter
said flat out he
who
was
fought
terrified.
for the belt,
Yeah.
that's so
Oh, that's the
scary.
scariest
So
thing
was
that
the
could ever
guy
happen.
throwing hands back, or was
He
he
was
just
fighting
like
him.
screaming and just like big dick Shaq's
Yeah.
just getting wailed on?
Oh, it was a
It was
multiple
a
minute fight.
5-minute
Yeah.
fight before the cops came. He
did a
fought him
whole
straight
round?
up, did a whole round of fighting this dude who weighed like 70 pounds less than him.
My size.
Yeesh.
He's my size.
That's why you got to know jujitsu, dude. Just choke him out. Come on, dude.
Dude, I was like, I don't know about that. I did not go over the rest of this card though. We might as well just do it real quick.
Well, I'm just saying that fucking like methamphetamines does not respect punches, but it has to respect chokes. Like your fucking neck doesn't know that you're methed out right now,
True.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know what. I can't even believe that it was like that big of a struggle. Maybe he just woke up. Maybe he's out of shape. Maybe he's been eating quarantine snacks too. Who knows? Who knows the deal? But regardless, what a scary fucking.
No, it turns out it was just John Jones, just drunk. He thought it was his house, fucking whipped his car up, walked in. Just like, you know what the champ does when he gets home? Screams!
Dude, just a dude yelling, I'd be like, who, what was your mission? Why are you here? Who sent you? I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. If I just walk into the kitchen, there's some guy screaming, I'm gonna assume that he came back from the future and is just having a bad reaction to my time or some shit.
How'd you get in? Harry, what's wrong? You're in the kitchen. We have snacks.
Yeah, I gotta
Get
pull
in
up on the
there.
screen though whenever you want to go through the card there, brother.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I was just gonna read through, but yeah, you can fucking pull it up if you want to. I have you have Greg Hardy is on the card.
Naturally.
This
It's actually his island, so.
Oh, it's domestic island. I know it's domestic abuse island. Not a lot of visitors to that island. A lot of victims. But this is a slept on fight, and I don't even feel like I feel like only we would appreciate this fight like that level. Vincente Luke, what's Luke? It is Luke versus Nico Price.
I love that fight, dude.
And people are gonna look at that fight and go, okay, and move right past it. And we're going, that's gonna be a fun.
So Luke is a fucking Beyblade, right? He's a fucking just like, huh?
I think I would take Nico.
Oh, but that's the thing is like Nico is kind of like he could be really like sound and well rounded because he can fight in so many areas, but he just wants to have fun, baby.
Yeah. He's a guy. He's got one of the only he's one of two I believe up kick knockouts ever in the UFC.
Yep.
Fucking James Vick, who's been on the receiving end of a couple bad highlights.
It's because of his frame, dude. He's like built like me at fucking Neil's height, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and then he's trying to go in there against fucking Justin Gaethje, whose nickname is the Highlight, and you're like, dude, I just wouldn't do it.
My favorite thing about Gaethje is when he knocks someone out and then quickly scrambles to get his glasses on so he can see what happens.
That is so funny.
Like he wants to see their fucking derp face. Like
I'm tired of people talking about how good of a fucking wrestler this guy is because I have never seen it. Oh, dude, Justin Gaethje would give Khabib the hardest matchup because he's actually that good of a wrestler.
I thought that's what you were talking of. He hasn't really had too many spots that I can think of where he's been, able to show even some wrestling.
No, but he doesn't care.
He was a collegiate wrestler. Was he JUCO?
I think he's pretty high level. I think he wrestled
Jones
Arizona
was
State. I think he wrestled there. Yeah, but Jones is a freak.
I
think he wrestled like Arizona State or something.
Gaethje now?
I don't know, like 30, 31, 32.
Okay, so let's say, in all honesty, you get somebody like a Brock Lesnar who was a all-world wrestler.
He was the
Olympics, but
two-time Arizona State champion wrestler in high school, and he was a D1 All-American at Northern Colorado.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
It's pretty good. They said he would who is it? I don't know who's in his. I don't think it's in his camp, but I'm pretty sure who also went to Arizona State, and I could be wrong, was like Henry Cejudo and like Gastelum. I'm pretty sure like they're all boys and wrestlers. together. And you're like, great, those guys can fucking wrestle. Do you wrestle? And he's like, I will literally die with my hands up. Like, I am not going to the ground.
To be clear, Gaethje was born in Arizona and wrestled in high school there, but he wrestled in Colorado or
whatever it is. But I thought
he
was like a wrestler and boys with those guys or something.
I mean, I think he's boys with them, but maybe like with their ages, he was like home and some shit.
Those guys say he's a good wrestler, and you're like, okay, I don't know that. Like,
I'm not worried about his wrestling. The fact of the matter is, there's lots of good wrestlers. But can anybody scramble with Tony Ferguson?
Did you see his tweet?
No.
Justin, it's not Tony.
No, I'm not on Twitter. Really.
Justin tweeted I'm so scared right now. Hashtag like let's go. Like he like literally they announced the fight. And he's like, I'm fucking shitting bricks right now, boys. like even he knows. And he even went on record to say, he goes, listen, I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna hit him to the legs and I'm gonna hit him to the body. I'm gonna hit him in the head and I'm hopefully gonna put him to sleep. And I'm either gonna put him to sleep in the first couple rounds or I'm probably gonna end up a bloody mess from those elbows. I'll probably get choked unconscious. He goes, and I'm okay with any one of those results.
That's like some anime shit.
Dude, he's just not like
Let's get stronger together.
Yeah, dude. I was telling Robert, I was like, you don't know who Justin Gaethje is? He's like, no. I go, you would love him. I go, he would bite on his mouthpiece and die for you. And you're like, really doesn't know me. Doesn't matter. He would die for you because he'll die for anybody.
Die for me, Justin. We're on Fight Island, all right?
I'll die for everyone here.
Trust me, I'm dying, okay? I promise, I'm going to die.
Justin Gaethje's the type of guy. Oh, no, wait. I mean, we could play that game for Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson, the type of guy to raise money for Corona by getting hit in the face at Fight Island. He's like, you can hit me right in the face, and I'll fucking literally, do whatever you want. Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje's a motherfucking fight. But so we got that banger, right? We got that banger. You got to also remember, where's it at? Right after that, Francis Ngannou is fighting that Jairzinho Rozenstruik guy.
I don't care.
That guy, regardless, I'll watch Francis Ngannou knock a dude out any day of the week.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Also, slept on, but we would like it, Calvin Kattar, Jeremy Stevens.
That's a cool fight.
That's a cool fight.
That's a really good gatekeeping fight because, like, Kattar needs to beat Stevens or just go home.
That's the first main event card, or the main card, first fight of the main card. I can't talk. What the fuck, bro?
Dude, I just can't help but picture this as like Survivor UFC edition.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you get voted into the cage. It would be like the challenge, dude. They fucking they send him into elimination.
Dude, the new challenge. My boy Jay is on it from Survivor.
Really?
Jay reminds me of Zach's on the challenge. Just they set him in on the first elimination because check out the rookie. Goes in there against celebrity. Dude, they thought the challenge they tried to bring in the next Turbo. Ain't Turbo, dog. Brought him in. He's the winner of Israel's Celebrity Big Brother. He also is the winner of Israel's Celebrity Ninja Warrior champion. Right? And he's this long-haired guy, and Wes gets into it with him, and his shit talk is garbage. Wes is like, you're a fucking follower, dude. And he goes, I am not follower. I am leader. What's up? And I went, oh, I think that was it. I think that was the end of his shit talking. I think that was the whole thing. And Wes was like, fuck you, bro. They sent him into elimination. He's like, I'm fucking Ninja Warrior champion. I'm shredded. I'll beat anybody. Against my boy Jay, who's fucking hippie stoner boy. Yeah. And he gets in there and it's a fucking competition where you get suspended 30 feet in the air and you have to hold on to a bar and there's a glass thing between you and the other person. You got to try to knock each other off. And everyone's like, dude, this guy's Mr. Ninja Warrior. And Jay just looks, he's like, I'm a rock climber. Takes the grip. The other dude's just exhausted himself. Jay's just hanging. Fucking boy drops. And dude, they thought they were bringing in this Israeli Turbo, and he was Dunzo.
I think you mentioned this last week because I've been thinking about the What's Up thing a lot, and I disagree. I think What's Up is a fucking great insult.
No, but he didn't do it right, Rusty. I swear to God.
But what if I walked in and I was like, hey, you're going to fuck my wife. What's up? like you'd be intimidated by that.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, "What's up?" Is that I probably won't fuck your wife.
If you did that, no.
What?
What would I have said?
Yo, if I just alpha cucked you, when I'm like, yo, bitch, you better get my wife right now.
What, you and me fight Island, dog.
Yeah,
3
he would
o'clock,
say something like that.
flagpole.
Show you the shoulders, and it would be game over, dude. You'd just be like, I'm sorry.
Dude, don't try
I'm
to
so
stop me.
sorry.
Dude, you can show this fucking, I forgot, I started talking about it. You can show this dominatrix the shoulders, baby. Fucking, yo, this chick, I can't say her name, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I did a bad thing for you, not for me. Don't worry, I didn't get pegged or nothing. She was talking about how she didn't like being called like mistress. She thought that was weird, but she doesn't like the girls who go by princess and goddess.
Well, okay, I don't think they go by that, but
well, I mean that's what they do when some guy pays you $200 an hour for you to step on his face and let him call you princess. But dude, I set her up with a nice
doing that
title.
Being like mistress, just getting your head kicked in. I feel like you gotta go with a weird princess. You can't be just sitting there being like, "You're my mistress. You're my mistress." That's crazy.
Well, she's not mistress anymore because now she's going by captain. You don't like that?
Here's the deal. If I hypothetically called this woman up, right, by rule, she would have to pick a new name because we all know I'm automatic captain. In any situation, I am automatic captain.
Who is more captain than the girl who is
me? If we let me paint you a picture here, okay? If superheroes assembled to defeat the coronavirus, they would ask me to lead them. And not because they thought I was the best candidate. It's because I'm automatic captain. If we stepped onto a ship, not a boat, because boats don't have captains, but if we stepped onto a ship, when we step on to boat Mike, the yacht Mike, that's my boat, because I'm automatic captain, okay? Whatever, if I join the military tomorrow to help fight this thing, I'm automatic captain. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You're all under me now. That's how it works. If you want to play a bunch of kickball, who's picking teams? I am. Automatic captain.
You done?
Depends.
This chick has guys pay her $200 an hour for 10-hour sessions where they fucking hide in a closet and she slips cheese under the door to them.
It's not even worth the money at that point.
And they say, "Thank you, Captain."
It's not even worth the money. I mean, what are you doing?
I'd rather get paid, honestly. That's just fucking boring.
It's just 10 hours of your day. What do you? That's like when you're like, at least I'm not doing anything at work.
For that?
Dude, that's just you standing around your phone. Like,
dude, I'm not gonna lie. She did show me some pictures. She has some blackmail pictures.
What's going on that end? Is my question. Where do you meet these people? You're meeting circus people.
I live with a stripper. A former stripper.
I keep forgetting that. Where does she? Where does?
This is a dude I'm talking about. Kelly is a former stripper.
God, where does he sleep?
Upstairs in the small room, the stripper room.
So wait, did he always live there?
Nah, he was just like a homie. He was just like hanging out like every other day, and then Abby moved out.
You?
Yeah.
Why didn't you get the small room? Why'd you get the basement?
Because I wanted a bigger room.
Oh, is the room
more shit
bigger than the small room?
It's like 3 of the small room. Why that's why you think we call it the small room?
It's barely a room if we're being honest. I got something in my eye right now. It's just inconvenient.
Yeah, no, it's for bed. That's what it is. It's what's behind this door. A bed.
A bed.
You're right there.
Wait. Okay.
You mourning the loss of your nickname?
I will fight anybody right now. I'll fight that woman.
Dude, she showed me pictures. These guys paid her to take blackmail pictures, and they signed a contract saying like, please do this, because it's like you have to sign a contract, I guess. And it's just like this dude like fully wrapped in saran wrap, sucking her toes, and she's just like, I'm gonna tell him that I showed my friends. And I was like, I think he thinks your friends are hot dominatrixes and not me literally sitting playing Overwatch going, oh yeah, that's funny. Like,
yeah, you meet some weird characters, dude. In the grand scheme of things, remember when we were looking for an apartment in near Rutgers, Camden, and we had that dude who was like, you know, if you can cut your own grass, I'll cut you a pretty good deal. And you're like, okay, dude, whatever, fuck that guy. Remember that guy? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I could cut it even cheaper, probably. I'll go weed whacker.
That was sick. Remember though when we went in and we were like, maybe Cody will live with us, and we're like, let's just check out this like other room, and we were like, that's barely a room. I don't even think that's like not even a closet, really. You know, like that room, like that size room.
Yeah.
That's a rough room. That's a rough room. That's not even remotely a good size.
I mean, you know,
good for Kelly though. Stripping, you know, I'm sure it's not easy right now. A lot of people, you know, can't.
Oh no, he's out of that world. He's out of that world.
Okay,
not looking nearly good enough.
Okay.
No. He's a mover, dude. He's super strong. He could lift you probably.
A mover, huh? Damn. I bet if I.
They still have to work right now, dude. He just had to move some guy's pool table.
I bet if you were like, dude, guess who's gonna be moving your couches, and you're like, who? And you're like, a fucking former stripper, dude. You're like, really? And you're like, dude, swear to God, former stripper's coming through. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. And then fucking big ass Kelly walks in, and you're like, I did not ask for this, but you can take all the ones,
dude. I gotta get
you want. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I feel like guys in those moments where they're like almost the McCusker story about when he like met that chick who was like a little manlier. It's like you're just like reaction can only be like, you know what? I actually whatever you want to do, but I gotta get out of here. No offense to you. It's just that it's I just can't be here. You know. It's the only reaction you have.
It's pretty spot on. I do want to get Kelly on the cast. He's actually fucking hilarious.
I know.
Huh?
What's he doing right now? Okay.
No, you know, I only got enough webcam for all these shoulders, baby. I keep this area in case my shoulders get bigger. I'm really filling the frame.
I was gonna say, I hope you just cover up that Seth Rogen picture at one point. That's how we'll know if your shoulders are big enough. See where their hand hits. See where that hand hits. That's the line. That's the line where your shoulders hit. You can bark it like a child on a Sharpie.
And then I'm old enough to ride the sweetie.
Yeah.
So Kelly, we were at a bar one time, and me and Michelle were trying to get him to ask someone for a cigarette. We were like, "Yo, dude, you know, like everyone, just fucking get us a cigarette to split. We both quit. We don't have any. Blah blah blah." And he's like, "Dude, I don't like just know everyone. I can't." Oh shit! I did acid with that guy in prison. I was like, "Yo, go get me a cigarette, dog."
I don't know if he's gonna have a cigarette. You met him where? I bet he has a cigarette. Yeah, I bet he has a cigarette. Yeah,
100%.
I bet everything on.
He's like, where am I gonna get a? Oh, I gave that guy a bunch of acid in prison. We had a great trip together. Really learned a lot.
If you need a cigarette, I think the number one person you could run into is a former convict, and you're like, yes, he'll have a cigarette. Oh my God, who is a cigarette more likely than a former criminal? They're like, what did you do in the can? I smoked cigarettes. That's what I did. I didn't. Did you read? A little bit, but
we don't talk about the rest.
Yeah, we don't talk about the rest. What'd you do? Smoke cigarettes. Don't worry about that. How'd you get those cigarettes? Don't you worry about that.
Well, I just fucking love the idea of tripping in prison. Like, I think that should be an option to get your sentence done sooner if you just do it all on acid. Like, fucking cut that down like to a third tops.
Yeah, dude.
You know how much you learn about yourself in prison on acid?
Do you know how much other people would teach you about yourself on acid in prison? I don't think you're learning anything. I think it's being taught. It's
Dude, the world
taught and it's tight.
Sweet heat, baby.
Sweet heat, dude. You ready for this undercard? I just wanted to run through.
Oh yeah. No, we keep jumping all around.
That's the problem. I know the listeners are gonna be like, yeah, but like when we never finish a story and like, yeah, but what happened? God damn it, they're never gonna come back to that.
Yeah, but like, we got on my chicken nugget balls and we stopped talking about the fucking dominatrix. And I wanted to let you know that there's a new captain in town. I will have a murder to hire on a bitch. Okay, I will fuck. What's her name? Carol fucking Baskins. I'll fuck this bitch up. Yo, dude, I told her to fucking next time, like, she has to give them like fucking like names, like you fucking like that bit from I Think You Should Leave, like you fucking dick snarfing pig shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yo, next new guy, you gotta just call him that bitch Carol Baskins.
Yeah,
just like, where's Carol? That bitch Carol Baskins?
Carol. I like the Guess Who. Did you see the Guess Who meme? Like that
yeah. Honestly, I'm over it. Even like I know I just did a Carol Baskins thing. I'm just so over it.
That being said, there are a few that you can say when you first saw them. Those were good ones. You know what I mean? The Guess Who one. Does she look like a bitch? That's fun. And then I also loved the one I will never get over when it just goes me as soon as quarantine's over, and it just cuts to him and he goes, "I'm broke as shit." I just think that's so funny. And then when he throws on the medical Unabomber or fucking the bomber.
Oh yeah, the trip never takes a back
That's
seat.
awesome. That's a great one.
That one's
That's
fire.
a great one. I will never be able to financially recover from this.
Dude, literally moments like that are the only times, well, that when he's fucking his two husbands, but like that's the only time you can tell he's gay is when he's just like, my friend got her arm ripped off, swag.
I put my parents onto it, right? My dad goes, I saw him today, he goes, I'm 3 episodes in, I finished 3 episodes. Does it get any better? And I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm not that into it. And I go, I just don't understand. Even if you don't like it, how could you be like, does it get better? It's like, it's 3 episodes in. I mean, you can't ask for more. I mean,
dude, it settles it. Your dad hates cocaine. Like your dad would not, because Tiger King is literally like eyeball cocaine. Like it's just like, you fucking like these things?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Like it's not even like organized. Like it's not a good docuseries. It's not.
It's not a good doc. No. Did you see Doc Antle said that? He was like, it's not a documentary. He goes, is it? He goes, it's not a factual documentary. He goes, is it Tiger King, Murder, Madness, and Mayhem? It sure as hell is. They sold. That's accurate. He goes, you can't get mad. That's accurate. He goes, they're not selling a documentary. It's not supposed to be true.
Yeah.
He brought up great points. He's like, why is the one-armed lesbian chick sitting in a pile of trash for her interview? Did she choose that location? Why are they trying to make everybody look like garbage?
Like, wait, that reminds me of when we did that fucking shoot for that brewery, and Guy was making a stand out by that sign that he wanted in the background, and the wind's just like whipping my fucking long hair, and I'm just like, yo, this fucking sucks. Can we not do this? And he's like, it's just so natural here, dude. I just think you look so natural in that pile of fucking rusted Oldsmobiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really did make them look like trash. And that actually is really funny to think about, like how they framed the one-arm girl compared to how they framed the libertarian guy, where they were like, let's make him look like a rural, classy libertarian.
That guy went to jail?
Fuck the feds.
That guy went to jail. He fucking stabbed someone or something.
Really? That I can honestly see.
You could look that up real quick. I would love, I forget. It was just like the campaign manager for Tiger King fucking... like what just went to jail. And I remember Erin showed it to me and she's like, dude, you just can't make this shit up. Like you just can't make this fucking shit up. As much as you're like, they're probably not that crazy, then the most normal guy in the fucking series.
Dude, I finished Tiger King and immediately started binging Ozark, and now they're all just meshing together in my brain, dude. Because they got like the Bobcats in that show and shit. So like,
I got 2 episodes left of season 3.
I still have to start season 3. I just finished season 2 last night.
I noticed because my thing was fucked up. My thing.
Your thing? Your thing.
What is your name on it? Is your name on it? Is your name Trust? Which Trust is stupid.
Just because your girlfriend thinks wait, where is your girlfriend? She's not creeping in the back, dude.
I don't know if she is she? No, she went to bed. She was about to watch, dude. We've been when I say we, I use this very loosely. She's been putting on we're at max level quarantine. RuPaul's Drag Race has been on my television, and
we've watched a few episodes over here.
I'm not gonna lie. So ready? This is my issue. I've been struggling with it for the past couple days, but recently I got some clarity. I was watching it and I just couldn't help physically not just shaking my fucking head at the whole show. And I'm thinking, why am I shaking my head? I have no problem with this. It's just like, but for some reason it bothers me. And then I realized it's not anybody's viewpoint. It's not what they choose to do socially or anything like that. That's not what I shake my head at. It's how extra they all are all the time. Like, it's just the in your face extra. Like when you walk, dude, the shittiest segment is those pre-written jokes when fucking RuPaul comes out and she's like, he says whatever the fuck he says, and then they cut over and it's like, the one person's like, I'm from Cleveland and Cleavage City. And you're like, what garbage, right?
Like it's like MTV Next, dude.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. Like someone's like, I'm wearing Louis Vuitton. And then they all laugh. And I go, I don't even get the joke. I don't even get what joke that was. I don't get a joke. You just said it wrong. Like, it's so extra and garbage. Like the production value is so annoying.
I've been taking flack for a bunch of shit this week, so I'll just go ahead and take this flack too. it's like pretty much weaponized gay. It's like,
dude, I said that. I go,
it's like,
zoom in on his ass, and I go, I never, like,
dude,
no
it is
one
the
asks
fight island
that.
of drag racing, dude. It's fucking anything goes. It is being extra.
It's just extra, and that's the issue I have with it. It's not anything else. Like, I remember being like, am I wrong for shaking my head to this because it's bothering me? But like, that stuff's not what bothers me. It's just how extra it is. And they cut over, and there's always, dude, I don't know what it is. It's like you always see the one gay guy or whatever, has the fucking the colorful cross that he's wearing. And I just, out of every time, I just go, how do you guys exist? How do you guys exist? Like, are there sharks right now on fire? Are there sharks on fire right now? Like, it's just like, well, how would that even work? Like,
I get you.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's like
they're like the sharks with freaking laser beams on their head. You're just like, this is overkill. You put a killing machine on a killing machine.
Do you know?
Like you're already a bitch. You already make me feel bad about myself. Like, you don't have to go for the jugs.
No. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying it's just polar opposites. I'm not saying the two extremes. I'm saying the polar opposites. Like, you're like, I like guys, and they're like, we fucking hate that you like guys. And he's like, I fucking still love you guys. And you're like, no, they don't love you, dog. Like, they don't like you and accept you. And he's like, I fucking love God, And you're like, no, they don't love that shit. It's literally like a shark being like, I love fire. And they're like, no, you don't love fire. You love water, dog. You don't like fire. He's like, I know, but fire is sick, dude. Like, he doesn't care. Doesn't care.
Fire sharks would be scary.
Fire sharks would be scary, and it would make no sense. And that's what I feel about all like the random like religious gays that are talking about Godfidence, dog. I'm like, I don't know where that connect comes in. I never understood the connect.
Well, no. So my thing, and like trying to like kind of like pedal it back a little bit so it doesn't sound too much. Where like being gay is like being a fire shark, right? Like fucking. Like,
I bet they
hate fire sharks.
Actually, I mean, to be completely honest, that's like the coolest thing to be. I mean, if somebody was like, you're a fucking fire shark, I'd be like, can I give you a hug after COVID? Like, what's good?
Absolutely. Listen, and if you think that I'm saying this in a way where it's like, you have a problem with gay people, I don't. If two people knocked at my door right now and one was a gay man and one was a Jehovah's Witness, I'd more likely punch the Jehovah's Witness in the face. That's where the issue comes in. It's more. But
you still might punch the gay guy in the face. No. You don't want to write it off. No, because you got to be free to punch whoever you want. That's your constitutional right as the captain.
Jehovah's Witness, the gay guy pulls out the cross and was like, "That was my boy." Now I'm in another fight because that was his boy. That's his. I didn't know that. I thought it was a separate visit, but. Bang! Now I gotta turn around. Fight Island's got me ready. Little eager, bro. What's up? I might not hit him. I'll hit him with some head movement. See where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
No. I get it. I thought you were getting more at how it's like, honestly, you already made yourself like completely transformed. You know what I mean? Like, if you told me Cardi B was a man, I would be impressed. I would be impressed that
Cardi B was a man.
That charade, that ruse, Yeah. But like, they take it to the next level where it's not just like transforming yourself physically. It's like, what if I transcended gender and was just a laser beam of a bitch? Like, literally just like pure plasma energy of being a bitch.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like a random. I don't know. I feel like those.
It's a choice. Being gay is not. Wanting to do certain things is not. But being a bitch is a choice.
Religion and being a bitch is a choice. That's a choice.
Carol Baskins, dude. Carol Baskins, dude.
The Church of Carol Baskins. Is that a bitch? Dude, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I just think it's such a crazy thing to me. It's just such a crazy thing to constantly be like, I love you, and then being like, we could not hate you more. And you're like, I'm fucking. That's my people. That's my people.
Dude, it's like Ruth in Ozarks, though, where it's like, my daddy, and it's like, your daddy says that you're an abomination. So,
Aaron do a great Ruth impression.
Wake her up.
Aaron can do a great Ruth impression. I didn't even know she could do it. She just said it one day, and I went,
"Am I less attracted to you? What was that voice you just did? Did you just get stupider?"
And now I use it as like a party trick. I'm like, "Yo, Aaron, do the Ruth," and she's like, "I feel under pressure. I don't know if I could do it." And I'm like, "You get that."
party. I'm just picturing you at a party full of people you don't know, just uncomfortable and wanting to make friends, and you're like, do the trick, do it. They're gonna love it.
Let me see. Aaron, you still awake? Sounds like a no to me. Oh, I thought my phone just went off.
I don't know what no sounds like.
I hope that's not true. She's asleep. That's okay. But she does a fucking dude. It's the like a flexion in the fucking ain't. She does like I ain't fucking around, and dude, it is spot. She's like I ain't fucking around. She nails it, dude. She nails it.
Why does it sound like a line from Stepsister porn?
I ain't fucking around because
you gotta give me a ride, brother. I ain't fucking around because I gotta get to the docks.
Ruth's unfortunately the real life version of that porn you're trying to watch. You're like, oh yeah, Stepsister, and then you look and you're like, fuck, that's probably the real life version of it. That's probably more likely the scenarios being dealt. It's a bit of a Ruth. Season 3 so far, I will say, is a banger.
So I accidentally let the first scene show and I play, and I saw that it started off with some murder, so that's pretty cool.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I like about it. I don't like shows that like to drag you along for a good finale. Ozark's like, listen, we got a lot of shit to cover. Episode 2, episode 4, episode 5, we're gonna put some crazy shit in it. And you're like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm here for the whole ride, dog.
Dude, not to get all fucking artsy with it, I do want to see more fucking soul from the show though, because right now at the end of season 2, to me, it feels like
the finale of 2.
Well, it feels like they took
3's better.
It just feels like they're just kind of plotting out Breaking Bad. It's literally what it feels like to me right now.
That's fair. I think you'll enjoy season 3 a lot more than season 2.
Cool.
Personally, I think season 1's really good, and I think season 3 so far has been really good. And season 2's good. I just felt like it was a weird bridge to get to where they had to get to now. You know
I think Charlotte might be one of my least favorite characters ever.
Yeah. She gets a little bit better in this one. I like the boy grows on you.
Yo, he's already the fucking man, dude. When they fucking shave off his head, and he's just like, "It's all right, Dad." They were just sending a message. I was like, "You little pimp, you little high C pimp."
It's there's a couple directions they take where you're like, "What the fuck?" I swear to God, dude. At one point, I said out loud today, I go, "I hope one of them just fucking dies, so I don't have to fucking watch this relationship." I was like, I'm just over this fucking relationship, dude. I want to fucking die.
No spoilers.
Dude, I won't. And dude, what's crazy is you wouldn't even guess it. And then when it happens, you're going to go, oh, what? I hope one of them fucking dies. I swear to God, it'll be one of those things if you never see Walking Dead, and I'll go, Carl's the worst. And you're in season 1, you go, Carl? The kid? Carl's pretty cool. And then you go, fucking, I promise you, dude, you're going to want him to die 8 times before it's over. And then
you had a hot take on Facebook the other day.
That wasn't a hot take.
I thought it was a hot take. I liked it.
All right, cool. Thanks. It didn't get a lot of love, so it is what it is.
Okay. I got pushback, dude. I got kicked back, dog.
What?
Because I posted. It was a genuine. I was taking a dig at local comedians, but I posted. So are we doing funerals on Zoom now, or just open mics?
Oh, that's probably a tough one.
Well,
that's probably a tough one.
I now see how the world saw that post.
How did you write it?
Just verbatim what I just said.
Yeah, but no, I know.
Oh, so what context? What were you trying to say?
That it was a little different. I'm not saying I would get mad at that, but I know people that would.
No, I get it. I get it now. My friend's grandma just passed away from fucking coronavirus, and it was literally just hey, are we gonna it was kind of saying are we using this for actual things because we're actually in this fucking crazy place, or are we just doing fucking open mics on it?
Well, that's what I was gonna tweet about something like that too. I was gonna say fucking watching WrestleMania without an audience. It's like watching your guys' fucking Zoom mics. It's just no one gives a fuck. It's just not the same. It's taken away 70%, 80% of the whole fucking thing is the crowd.
Yeah, even this podcasting, I feel like these web ones, these are for us really.
It's for us, dude. Just stay hot, because here's the deal. If I watch, dude, I could watch Tom Segura and Joe Rogan do a podcast, and if it's through Zoom, I'm not watching it. I don't know what it is. No. The format. I don't care about the format. I'm not going to watch your Skype call. And listen, some people might be watching our fucking Skype call, but at the same time, we're doing this almost for the audio listeners at this point. We're not, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Skype's a terrible format.
No, fucking, if you're gonna like do this shit, like fucking play some video games or something. Like have something on the fucking screen.
Twitch? Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch your eyebrows the whole time.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, listen, I can see how people get mad. It's just a tough time for that, but I get what you're saying. I know where your head was at with that one.
Yeah, I ended up like editing the post to say update yes, just so people know that like hey, like it was actually kind of a question at first. So
informative. This is an informative question.
Yeah, I was like, how do we do funerals? Also, I'm going to say it in a joke format.
No, I get what you're saying.
Rough decision. I don't know if I can talk about this. You know that we have a comic friend who's been kind of making posts about their suicide recently. Have you seen that?
Male or female?
Male.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going a different direction. I was like, where are you going to go with this? But yeah, male. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, I think of them as a strong person, and I think about what we all learned from Mac Miller. You know, check on your strong friends. So I just sent him like a casual, like, "Sup, Mac Daddy? Like, how you feeling?" And he hit me back with fucking send nudes, homo.
Okay, yeah. I definitely know what you're talking about. Got it.
Yeah. And I said, sorry, man, my microscope's broken. Just checking in, making sure you're doing good. And he said, fuck you, pussy, I'll send them. And then he just sent me nudes of himself.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm not checking on my strong friends anymore.
What? Yeah, especially because if your strong friends are sending you nudes, who knows what they're going to do to you when this quarantine's over? They're your strong friends. They'll hold you down.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's too much strength. He already has too much strength, clearly. If he's just like, hang on a second. That's too strong.
Yeah, no, you got to check in on your friends right now. It's a tough dude. I can't imagine. Fucking Welsh Daddy's about to have a fucking baby.
A baby?
Yeah, during all this.
You do a home birth?
I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Dude, fucking cut it out with a paring knife like Ozarks? Yeah, I'm watching.
I don't fucking know. But it's a fucking weird time, dude. It's a weird fucking time for everything. I had a coworker call me to talk shop the other day. He's like, and I was like, I don't know if this is like for anything. And I think he was just calling to be like, I feel like he was just expressing uncertainty. And I was like, yeah, me too. Yeah, no, this doesn't make me feel better at all. This made me, I feel just very lost still.
Dude, now you just want someone to talk to. It's on Father's Day one time. I was walking home from work and I got pulled over by a cop who he just wanted to tell me that, like, normally I shouldn't walk on this road, but, like, it's not so bad today, so I'll be good to go. And I was like, so that was it? And he was like, honestly, it's Father's Day and I'm just a little bit lonely.
Dude, I went into ShopRite today. Did I send you that?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
For my bandana?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I went into ShopRite bandana and all. I felt like a psychopath. But also, I'm looking around and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm normal. I'm normal for this. Because I swear to God, dude, it felt like the fucking second half of Monsters, Inc. Like people were waiting for a fucking kid to jump out. And you're like, that's just a virus. It's just a virus jumping out, dude. We got a 2319 or whatever the fuck that number is. I cannot remember it.
Well, I think that the problem is we're starting to like look at the people who have it as like fucking like rats. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it's kind of deep. Like, it's like, fuck you. There's so much shame going on. That was a hot take, actually. When you shamed fucking
Charles.
Charlie Blaze.
So fun.
Yo, Ev. So fucking Geoff's homie, who's this rapper, fucking Charlie Blaze,
and then
fucking Charles Quirk, Charlie Blaze. He's the fucking man. He's a good dude.
Homeboy.
Super fun, really talented. I really like his new song. But he posted like, yo, I'm sick of this bullshit. Send me all the people who are posting that they're going out and stuff. I'm shaming them here.
Let me take it.
Yo, go ahead.
I'll take it from here because that was a good setup. All right. So yeah, basically exactly what Rusty said. And this is Ev, this is verbatim the status, okay? And I know him. And he's a little bit full of bullshit. So he just goes, yo, anyone who is out and about from now on, I am calling you out. I will be posting your time out, in parentheses, photos and whatever you decided to share, and your social media account. You are the issue. Stay inside. And people are, hell yeah, dude. Call them out. Fucking yeah, rat on them. Get them. I know Charles. This is the same person who on March 23rd, him and his girlfriend were like tweeting out like day 2 of quarantine. I was like, day 2 of quarantine? Dog, it's week 3. It's week 3. Your status in day 2. So he puts all this stuff out there, and I fucking I will say I like it. It's got 22 likes on it right now, just this comment. But I just go, boy, if you don't shut your Mexico trip going ass up, talk about stay inside after you got home from the clubs and the airports, not on my watch. And motherfucker was chilling in the clubs in Mexico going, relax, everybody. It's not even that big of a deal.
What's his shirt say in that picture?
Fuck what you think.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's either that or affliction. It's got to be either that or affliction.
Dude, it's him drinking in the club in Mexico with his girl wearing a shirt that says "Fuck what you think."
Look how probably dirty that background of the club is. Like, there's no way.
Is that guy wearing a mask behind him?
Smoke in there. That's
dude. And then on very recently he was tagged in on March 20th. Rooftop vibes with the gang, and people, and somebody, Susan commented, Go ahead. No, go ahead. Susan comments on that post. She goes, "This is not social isolating, boys and girls." And I just put Susan. I should have put Susan and I fucked up, but I put Susan has had enough of your shit right under that. And then people were like, "Yeah," my buddy was like, "Yeah, Quirk, you fucking goon," and he didn't even have a response. He literally falls. No, he just laughed at both of the things because he knows. I looked at when that was posted. It was posted yesterday at 1 a.m. And when I wished him a happy birthday the other day, he said, "Thanks, homie. I'm pretty much just going to be playing video games inside, getting drunk, and trying not to say stupid shit on the internet." He fucking got drunk and said stupid shit on the internet. It's garbage. You can't be calling people out when you did the exact same thing. It's like O.J. Simpson right now being like, Carol Baskin killed her fucking husband. And you go, shut the fuck up, O.J. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I will say that I feel like there's this weird, like, agreement among the populace that we're like, O.J. did it, but it's done. You know, where like if anything, he's like the Pawn Stars guy that we're just like, all right, we're gonna take this to our expert on spousal murder and see what he has to say. It's like, OJ, what do you think of this? It's like, yeah, she did it. I would know.
Dude. Oh, I actually, real quick, I didn't see this until right now. Can I read just like one of the comments on this fucking post that took a completely different angle, and I didn't read this till right now. And let me just check here if I'm correct. Yes, it is a mirror bathroom shot as the profile picture, so as a keeper. I'm not going to let the virus ruin my life. It's already spread. There's nothing we can really do. Might as well just enjoy your days with your friends, because tomorrow is not promised. Even with all the social distancing in the world, you could still get it. And I'm not wasting my time sitting inside. We all grew up in the woods or around the woods near me. We refuse to stay inside. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, dog. Nobody asked you in your garbage ass fucking bathroom.
Yo, whenever I see those posts, imagine that person works for the CDC. It's so just like anybody who gives you advice on Corona, just picture that they work for the CDC and they're just like, all right, here's the drill. Rub some dirt in it, bitch.
I bet if you worked at like disease control for a while, you're like, dude, we got enough money. We don't really do a lot here. We kind of just invested into some scientists. They figure some shit out. And then the funding got cut and they were like, we were not the correct people for this job. We did not know. Could we get demoted?
Dude, everybody is bad at their job somewhere. For every job there is in the world, there is somebody who has it and is bad at it.
There is somebody.
Why are we surprised by this?
That's what I'm saying. Guess what? Everybody wants to go home at 5 o'clock. It doesn't matter what you do. Everybody wants to go home at 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm a doctor. Yeah, I'm supposed to take care of you. Don't schedule a doctor's appointment after 3 p.m. Motherfuckers want to go home. Okay? They're not going to look at you for real. Cops, they're fucking out here collecting tickets because they're profit collectors. They're doing it because that's what they're told to do. They're not here to keep us safe. We all look at a police car. I saw a fucking thing today. It's not even that clever, but it's like kind of clever. And it was just like being like, yeah, empty police cars are just scarecrows for people. And you go, yeah, because I don't want to be scared when I look at a fucking police car. But we are. I'm not thinking like, oh, wow, they're there to protect me. I go, that's a fucking business right there. It's all business. That's all it is.
Dude, I never even thought about that. It's literally just, it's like fucking like flying like a fucking like flag. You know what I mean? It's just like fucking people who shoot you live here.
Yeah. Yeah, but dude, they're not anything special. Everything's a fucking business. Everything has a fucking motive. You got to think right now, dude. Zoom and Skype are loving this right now. They are loving this. It's like the Bo Burnham bit where he's like, you start the fucking rape whistle company, and then you realize you kind of need rape to happen, or your sales will go down. Like, it's a tough. Everything has a fucking thing.
That's such a good bit.
It's a great bit. But it's like, people are benefiting from everything you're doing. So there's no real, like, great people. There's no real fucking good jobs doing what they should be doing.
Amazon needs to, like, partner with, like, GoPuff to do, like, snack delivery with a movie. You know what I mean? That'd be fucking sick.
Deliver to me. It's so frustrating.
Yo, GoPuff near me, they're doing, like, Federal Donuts in La Colombe now and shit. Like,
it's awesome. I know. Pat used to live in Philly, and I would fucking GoPuff shit, and I can't GoPuff shit here. It sucks. I did order pizza the other day, and I was like, should we order pizza? Is that wrong? I'm starving, but I don't want to. Is it wrong? And I just thought, are we going to say that the pizza guys are, less careful than the guys who stuffed all our cheese balls into the grocery store? I mean, the warehouse workers there, I don't know if they're as clean as
the shit they can really change. Like, I'm not like fucking grandma. Grandma genuinely, I had to convince him today that coronavirus actually exists. He hit me with the fucking, I don't know anyone who actually has it. And like, I got to shout out Alan Massenberg because he had the best take on this. He said, bitch, you don't know anyone with $1 million. Like, you think no one has $1 million? Like,
true.
Fucking chill. But like,
to the point.
So grandma thinks that this is all something where they're basically like throwing the smoke grenade in the choke and they're going to fucking push up and automize everything. Like, just like fucking self-checkouts on everything.
That's not what the push should be for, though.
It shouldn't be.
That's not even a good conspiracy theory.
But honestly, like,
that's stupid as shit.
If you think about it, we're down to essential workers, and guess who the essential workers are? Yeah, there's some of them are like fucking. Some of them are actually important, but for the most part, we're looking at fucking shithead kid grocery baggers.
Yeah, dude. You're telling me
the only people who are allowed to be out and about spreading the virus to you are the fucking lowest common denominator of people.
Dude, literally, it's like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
It's so funny, dude. It's so fucking funny.
They're like, send the fucking 17-year-olds out there. They'll fucking get it. Yeah, who cares? We'll have them work at the fucking cashier. Listen, we got to be a cashier. Cashiers are important. And you're like, no, they're not. Dude, I bought over $200 worth of groceries today. My cart was jacked full. I went to ShopRite. I walked straight to the fucking self-checkout, baby. I self-checked out the entire fucking cart.
I thought you said you were walking out the door.
Dude, if you think I'm getting in line, having everybody touch my food, a fucking bagger, doing all that shit, I walked straight up there and I said, I dare a motherfucker to come at Geoff Colella with these eyebrows and a bandana going down and telling me that I can't check out at the self-checkout with all that shit.
Dude, you probably looked Hispanic.
I probably look scary as shit, but it was a froggy car thing, so people probably were like, that racist car. Damn it.
Yo, I almost got my ass kicked in Aldi last week because this dude with like, he had a mask on, but it was like a fucking skeleton mask. So it was like bones. And he was just like all perked up, like dropping his keys and his wallet and shit. This motherfucker, I saw him fighting with this girl in the fucking aisle. I go up to the front. I'm waiting in line. There's a cart in front of me, but no one with it. The girl says, push the cart out of the way. I'll take you now. And I put my hands on the cart to push it out of the way. And this fucking giant ass dude comes up and puts his hand on my fucking chest. And he's just like, yo, that's my cart. Don't fucking touch it. I don't want your diseases. I was like, first off, bro, you share needles. That's the only thing you share. Needles. I see that in your eyes. Second,
there's no sanitation going on in your life.
Who leaves their grocery cart in the line to hold their place while they shop?
Dog.
He had it in the line, and he was coming up and putting groceries in it, and then going back and getting more.
No. Unacceptable.
I went there with Kelly, and Kelly's fucking huge. But the thing was, Kelly went back to the supplements aisle to get some more supplements, and that's in the way back of Aldi, because they know that you're Aldi shoppers. You're putting quarters in carts. You're not here for fish oil, baby. You know?
I agree.
I literally, he put his hand on my chest. I didn't back down right away. I went, Kelly? Sorry, man. Can't find my friend. You go next.
Dude, people would be like that. There was a fucking lady today. She took up a whole aisle, and I'm just staring at her through my bandana, and she's not moving. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I go into the next aisle, and all I hear is another woman yell at that woman who was blocking the thing. And she goes, excuse me, ma'am, you was stealing my cart. And she goes, oh, is this your cart? Bro, it's like half full. Like, you can't even imagine being like, oh, did I not buy the fucking cheese balls? I thought I bought the cheese balls.
You know what?
It's like, dude, that's not your shit.
You're right. This isn't my cart. I would have had way more gelatin in here.
Dude, a dude today looked at me, and I could see it in his fucking face. He thought I stole his cart. I could see it, and he was fucking wrong. He was incorrect. I had my cart, right? And we both came up to the produce shit. I was just buying some stuff for Aaron. You know, Papa don't eat vegetables. Buying some shit for Aaron. And I'm like, where's the cucumbers? Oh, the cucumbers are right there. And so I put the cucumbers in my cart, and then I look at something else, and he turns around and goes, where's my cart? And then he looks at me. And I'm just sitting there, and I go, lost your cart? And he goes, yeah. And I go, wonder where it could be. Because I was like,
sketchy, dude. You're sketchy.
With
a bandana on? And you flex your eyebrow like that?
Don't look at me in the eyes and with your eyes say, you stole my cart. Because guess what? With my eyes back, I'm going to say, no, I didn't. Because I felt like the conversation, we didn't say anything, but our eyes were saying, like, did you steal my fucking cart? And my eyes
flex your balls, dude?
Don't you fucking try me right now, brother. I got cucumbers in this cart. Did you have cucumbers in the cart? Because I got cucumbers in the cart, bro. I'll fucking take you to Fight Island, dog. Ain't no thing.
You're like, I had 6 Lunchables in my cart. You only had 4.
Bitch.
Yo, Ev, what time are we at?
Probably like, wait, stop. Minute 18. Minute
110. 110.
Well, we're right in between those two. 1 minute, 1 hour and 16 minutes.
Fuck, I went over, so I guess.
Price is right, baby. All right, so before we get out of here tonight, do you want to tell me what fights were on the undercard?
Yeah.
I still have that up. All right, let's do this. Woo!
Thanks, Ev.
Wait, hold up.
Let's do this.
I got this real quick.
It's a man named Tony who's fighting another man.
Yeah, right. Tony Cerrone.
Two men live on Earth. What?
The undercard's not bad either, dude. Headline in the undercard, you got Uriah Hall versus Jacare Souza.
Love it, dude. Souza's tying him up.
Yeah, Uriah Hall's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, he's gonna get it's gonna be bloody again. He bleeds. It's really fun to watch.
So the comparisons of him to like Anderson Silva and John Jones was because of his skin color and build, right? Like he's never fought like either of them.
I feel like he could do. Remember, he did that Ultimate Fighter like spinning kick knockout where the dude went to the hospital.
For a while, he was quite good, and especially for his size, because he's a little dude. He's a little dude. He was kicking some ass, but I don't.
He's not little.
He's not
little.
How big is he?
Are you thinking of? Hold on. Are you thinking
Uriah
of
Faber?
No. I know who. I mean, what? He's what?
He's like, pretty big.
What? He's like what, 6 foot?
That's 6 foot. He's only 6 foot. I thought he was taller than 6 foot. Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Slightly bigger than me. I mean, he's slightly bigger than me. He's not. He's not like an all-world size.
Y'all need to say tall because Uriah Hall is big.
I know.
Look at the man, shirtless, and you tell me he's not a big man. Then you might as well look at me.
Not Captain No.
I'm not a big man. Okay.
Yo, that's true. Actually, Evan did just say you were a small man,
which is horse shit.
I never said
I'm
he was
6
a small
foot,
man.
and I'm probably worth 185 right now. I could be fighting a light heavyweight if I'm being honest. I probably could be fighting a light heavyweight.
Emphasis on the heavy.
Emphasis on the weight. But then you got Alexander Hernandez versus Omar Morales. You got Ray Borg.
I like Hernandez a lot, actually.
Again, these are just like fun fights to see. Maybe they're not all household names. We know they're good fights.
No, these are great Fight Island fights. These are good blood sport fights.
Ray Borg, Marlon Vera.
Oh, grappling, baby.
Michael Johnson's on it, fighting Kama Worthy. I don't really know.
I just rewatched his fight with fucking Gaethje.
It's a great fight. I don't care.
Dude, the trash talk beforehand, all the shit Michael Johnson was talking to get laid out.
Yeah, but he almost laid dude. He clipped Gaethje twice.
Well, I mean, he's got crazy hand speed. Do you remember his fight with Poirier?
Yeah, but Michael Johnson, yes, but Poirier was different. Yeah, I don't know. I hear you're saying speed. I hear you're saying. Yeah, that's fair. All right, I don't have much to say about that.
So I would say that Poirier is like more tightened up than Gaethje, but they actually have like similar styles. Gaethje has like a looser base.
This is why, dude, Michael Johnson is the definition of why MMA math makes no sense. Michael Johnson is the same guy that can knock out Dustin Poirier and beat Tony Ferguson, and also gets destroyed by Nate Diaz and like fucking who was that fucking guy who knocked him out recently? He fought Jeremy Stevens and got knocked out. He also knocked out Ricardo Lamas. I can't think of the fuck his name is.
Who did he fight? I don't know. But Michael Johnson is one of those in the mist fighters for me. It's like, dude, you do have skills, but
do you know Kama Worthy? I can't think of who that is. Oh,
when you type in Michael Johnson, a sprinter comes up. He looks like the captain from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah.
There's
Josh Emmett and Stevie Ray beat him last.
Yeah, but again, Michael Johnson's last guy to beat Tony Ferguson. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, but Tony Ferguson broke his hand in the first round. If you broke your hand on me, I might have a chance.
Michael Johnson's had some nice fights, though. I'm saying, though, he clipped Justin Gaethje twice, and Edson Barbosa and all those guys couldn't do that shit. Justin Gaethje fucking, goes nuts. Dustin Poirier and Eddie Alvarez were able to beat him. But I mean, those are two no-joke fighters, Here's the thing. Yeah. Dustin Poirier, did you see he would take Justin Gaethje over Tony Ferguson and Khabib right now? Dustin Poirier went on Errol Houani's thing and said that Justin Gaethje could beat Tony Ferguson and Khabib, and said that he would pick Justin literally in both of those fights right now.
I don't know if I'd pick him.
Dustin went in there both of them, which is crazy.
I would say that Gaethje has better odds than Conor McGregor in either of those fights.
I think that he has better odds against Khabib, and I don't think he has better odds than Tony. I think Conor could beat Tony.
I think he can. I think that Tony Gaethje is close to a pickup.
Let me ask you this real quick. And again, this almost applies to Gaethje too, but I also think Conor would piece Gaethje up, if I'm being dead honest. I just don't think I don't think stylistically.
No.
I think
Gaethje will. McGregor eats Gaethje, but I think that Gaethje can lay out Khabib easily, and I think that
Conor can lay out Khabib.
I think that Tony could play into his game.
Right. Here's my thing.
Like, let's be real. If you and me fought, you would kick my ass. But if you spent the entire fight with your head down, your neck out, you're playing my game now. I have a chance to win now. And right. I think that the way that Tony fights, he's giving Gaethje his buy-in into the fight. He's giving him his chance to win. Right. I think it's styles make fights, not in the sense that Gaethje style matches up well with Tony's. It's that Tony is willing to fight a certain way against Gaethje.
Right. It sucks because I think Tony gets hurt. I think we can all agree Tony gets hurt. Tony's the king of the fucking comeback fight. Lose and then come back and somehow tap you out in a crazy
I hope he's not champion for that reason.
But again, he gets hit. Conor's not the type of guy that's gonna try to TKO you. Conor's gonna knock you cold, okay? If he's gonna knock you, he'll probably knock you cold, okay? You look at Donald Cerrone, and he was on the borderline of getting knocked cold. You know what I'm saying? Like
Donald Cerrone got his ass kicked by Mark Wahlberg, okay?
For sure. And he
had Post Malone backing him up.
Whatever. I refuse to watch that movie. Was it good?
No. Well, all right. It was good in the sense of like, do you want to see Mark Wahlberg be like, "I'm a cop"? Like that's what it is.
I don't want to watch that.
If you want to see Mark Wahlberg play a character named Spencer who goes by Spence, and I feel like that's the most Mark Wahlberg thing ever. Hey, Spence, you used to be a cop.
I just can't with him. But regardless, Conor, I think Conor could knock out all three of those guys. I also think Gaethje could knock out all three of his guys. I think, I don't know. It's such a tough one, dude. I will say this, though. Part of me is a little glad that Dana is not just going to give the title fight to Conor, and they're basically just going to say, winner of Tony and Justin get the interim belt, because one of them will fight Khabib next, and it is what it is. I think both of them would be a really interesting fight for Khabib. I want to see Khabib fight both of those guys.
I think that you are a naive little boy.
Why?
Because I think that it's not any sort of honor or anything like that. We're giving it's because you can match Conor up against the interim champion or the real champion. It's just more options to match people up against.
Yeah, but
because as far as the UFC knows and cares, well, no, I'm just shitting on you. But like fucking, I think the UFC, for whatever reason, better or worse, they assume that we don't give a shit about Khabib. That they assume that we don't give a shit about Tony, and they need to fucking brand them in this certain way and get them in there with like a Conor McGregor. Do you think, like, realistically, I mean, hardcore MMA fans, we cared about Khabib, but like the average person, they know him as the Russian who beat Conor McGregor.
Yeah, absolutely. But Khabib's huge. Khabib's huge in Russia. He is a fucking superstar.
Hey, you said it yourself, man. What America thinks of you is what the world thinks of you.
Yeah, but also,
and you know what? It's sad to say, but it's true.
Coming from like, as I'm more of like a common UFC fan, Khabib's a little more boring to watch. I'm not going to watch a Khabib versus another wrestler fight. I mean, I'm not going to go out and buy that as a normal person.
Go watch Khabib versus Gleison Tebow.
Oh, I watch that fight.
I've seen some Khabib fights.
If you want to watch Khabib lose, watch that fight.
YouTube and UFC have done a very good job at showing us good old Khabib fights, and some of them are yawn fests.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's Khabib's so dominant, you're not able to do anything. It's insane.
Back in the day, I was a John Fitch fan, dude. I was a hardcore John Fitch fan. So I love seeing that style fucking amped up to 1,000,000. Are you kidding me?
Khabib is fucking unbelievable as a fighter.
Oh,
but
great.
Yeah, is he the most entertaining guy? I would agree. If you're a common MMA fan, you would say no.
He fights like he's swimming away from fire sharks. Like he fucking
in molasses.
He fights like he's like breathe, breathe.
I know, and it bums me out when people are like, his stand-up's actually pretty good. Remember when he knocked Conor, and you're like, his stand-up's not that good.
Do you remember when Chael Sonnen put Anderson Silva on his ass?
Is he a better striker than Anderson?
Same thing.
No, it's the threat of the wrestling. You can see Khabib. Listen, that punch is beautiful because of the setup, not because of the punch. The punch is great. You hit Conor, you knocked him on his ass. That's great. That setup of shooting in, making Conor drop his hands because he thinks another takedown. He's so worried about your takedown because he needs every second he can to prepare, or you will drag him to the ground. Actually, you will lift him up and slam him like a spine buster to the ground. Those hands drop, bap, boom. It's nothing.
Well, it's like I don't know. I think they're called intangibles for a reason. Like you can't fucking process them. But the fact of the matter is, if your eyes work different and you could see the intangible shit floating around the ring around them, like you would see how he set that up. It's like pressure systems and storms and shit. You create pressure in one area that pushes them to another, and you fucking capitalize.
Yes.
Like
that's what I'm saying, guys. I am so starved for sports. I don't give a fuck if we do this like Adam was saying and put it on a fucking fight boat. I need fighting and I need sports, and I don't care who fucking bleeds and dies for this fucking sport, dude. I will say, though, I am going to be a little bummed out when Justin Gaethje tries to fucking knock Tony Ferguson out, and then we never see Tony and Khabib ever again because nobody cares about it anymore. It's kind of
that's the thing is, if Tony wins this, we're not getting Tony Khabib. It's not when it matters.
No, we are.
Huh?
If Tony,
if Gaethje wins this, we're not getting.
If Tony gets it, you know what kills me though? By the time they're going to fight, Tony's going to be fucking 38 years old.
He's that old?
Yeah, that's what Khabib said on record. He said it on the press conference. He goes, my only regret, he goes, I know I have to fight Tony Ferguson. I know I need this for my lightweight legacy, and I know the fans need this fight, so I will accept this fight. He goes, but my only downfall is I hate that when I beat Tony Ferguson, people are always going to say, well, you beat Tony Ferguson when he was 37, 38 years old. Like, even Khabib knows. He's like, I already know the old excuses are coming. And then Tony Ferguson's like, oh, yeah, dude, I got old man strength. This old man's going to whoop your ass. And you're like,
that's like you've been waiting your whole life for your dad to come back. And it's like, well, he would be like 70 now. So
yeah. So
he's dead.
I don't care what anybody says. Tony Ferguson is – they have to fight. I need to know who the best lightweight of all time is. I need to know.
Dude, I hope they square up in the cage on Fight Island, dude. And right before the bell dings, there's just this guy in the corner screaming, ah!
And then Anthony Lionheart Smith comes out and goes, get out of my house.
Big dick sex, baby.
Big dick sex. Bang. Let's end it on that.
Yeah, let's wrap it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. at the cash coming in. Come get your man, little nigga bugging me. Just leave the bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even pass me that, I don't want none of it. These niggas mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that popping and shaking. Got me hot as a laser.
This has been a DropTent Media production.